Okay, Satnam, everybody, coming to you from the beach of Tulum this morning. Maybe you can see a bit of the water. Not really. There's a little bit of a shine on the water, but beautiful morning today. And tomorrow is the new moon in Virgo. And today the moon is in Virgo. So we've already sort of entered into that energy today. And as we know from, if you're a regular student of mine, I talk about how the phases of the moon affect us, particularly with our endocrine system, so our hormones. And I wanted to talk today about the 5 elements and do a set today that will balance the 5 major elements. So we first start with the densest element, which is earth. So that's associated with the lower chakra, specifically the root chakra. And the element of water is related to, because it's the densest form, the heaviest form, it's related to the bones in the body. It's related to our muscles and our tissues and anything that's like inflammatory in the body. Any sort of like infection or things like that is so perhaps if you have some sort of infection in the body, you might have an imbalance, we would say in Ayurvedic medicine or in yoga, that maybe you have a little too much earth element happening in the body. And then we move up to the next, or densest. So we're moving from dense to subtle, water. So water provides us the ability to adapt and flow and kind of roll with the punches, as we say in English. It rules the fluids in our body. So the fluids like our blood, and it's related to joint pain. So if you have too much water in your body, and if you have joint pain, which I do, Capricorns tend to have joint pain, you might say you have too much water in your element in the body. So in the morning when I wake up, I'm only 43, maybe I'm like halfway through my life or a little less, but I have joint pain. But as soon as I, get a 15 or 20 minutes into my routine and I get the fluids moving in my body, then that subsides, right? So the next most subtle, so we're kind of in the middle now, is the fire element. And this is all about digestive system, creating enough internal fire so that you can digest your food, but not having too much fire, because then you'll have something like ulcers or indigestion or heartburn or acid reflux in the body, okay? So fire also related to the emotions of anger, and also creativity. So this is, as we attach it to emotions in the body, it's also related to creativity. Anatomically, it's more related to your metabolism, okay? Air or wind is the next most subtle. It's related to self-expression, compassion, jealousy. It's very emotive, right? It's a little more, less about the body and a little bit more about our emotional self. And then finally, we have ether, which is our intuition. So all of these 5 elements are related to the 7 chakras as well. So the top, the ether, is really about us connecting to our higher self and the elements out here, right? So in yoga, we call the elements Tattvas. They have a different name, Tattvas. And we're going to work today to balance all of these elements as we move into the new moon, really working with the elements of water and everything else. So we're going to be, just prepare yourself, we're going to be doing some upper body stuff today. So do your best. That's all we ever ask. If you ever need to rest, you always can. So let's get going. Rub your palms together, please. Create some heat between your hands. Let's take a deep breath in, bring the thumbs in at the heart. Exhale. Good. Stretch your spine tall, roll your eyes up to your third eye. Gonna tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo, Gurudev Namo. Big breath in. Exhale completely. And inhale, begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Keep holding it. And I'm just going to quickly chant the protection mantra. Ad Gure Name, Jagat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Guru Dev Name, Ad Gure Name, Jagat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Guru Dev Name, Ad Gure Name, Jagat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Guru Dev Name. And exhale your breath. Release your hands. Bring your hands into Gyan Mudra, let them rest on your knees, and we're just going to start with a light breath of fire. Eyes are closed. Focus at the third eye, just gently pulling the navel. Good. Start to connect to the Laya element. That repetition of the mantra, Satnam, 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 in rhythm with your breath. Relax your forehead, your face, your cheeks, your jaw, your shoulders. And every time the mind wanders, just bring it back. Let's return it back to the mantra. Good. Take a deep breath in and hold it. Pull up on the root. Focus third eye. Exhale. Good. Let's come down onto the mat and start with a little stretch pose, lying flat on your back. Good. If you have low back issues like me, you can sit on your hands. Otherwise, your arms are up like this, right lifted a couple inches off your leg. Palms are together. Zip your legs up nice and tight. And lift the head and feet up off the ground 6 inches, breath of fire. Eyes are open, looking at your big toe, breath of fire. You can always modify by dropping one foot down or putting one hand behind your head. Really tuck your chin in towards your chest, squeeze your thyroid gland. Last few seconds. Stay in the posture. Inhale, squeeze everything. And exhale, lower to the ground. Release your arms up above you. Reach and stretch. Point your toes. Let the low spine lift up off the ground. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees into your chest. Place your hands on your shins. Lift your head up off the floor. Stick your nose between your knees. Breath of fire. Place one hand behind your neck if you need some back or neck support. If you're a woman on your moon cycle, you can do long, slow, deep breathing instead of breath of fire. Inhale, squeeze up into a little ball. And exhale, lie flat. Relax. Cleansing breaths in and out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees into your chest. Rock and roll a couple times. Come up to sit and stretch your legs out in front of you. Stretch the hamstrings for a moment. Separate your feet hip width distance and flex your feet back towards your body. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. See what your body will allow you to grab onto. Toes, ankles, or shins. Keep your hands there. Inhale, reach up, straighten the arms. Exhale, bend the elbows. Fold forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Stretch the back side of the body and the low spine. If you are able to hold on to your toes today, press your thumb into your big toe. Inhale. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, fold down, stay down as you breathe and stretch. Release the neck. And when you're ready, rise up. Come into a cross-legged position. Good, and we're going to start with some arm circles. So, raising your arms up to 60 degrees. With some reggae vibes. The hands are just open, and the fingers are dynamic, so they have tension and energy into the fingers. Make back circles, like backwards. So make sure your circles are going backwards. Is the music okay? Too loud, or it's okay? It's okay? You can hear me? Okay, make sure you're going backwards, because when you're going backwards, you're allowing a nice stretch to happen in the armpits and the pectoral muscles. Okay, the circles don't have to come all the way to the ground. You can just keep your arms up in the sky. Yep. And now add breath of fire. Working with the elements of water, stimulating the lymphatic system here, opening up the lungs, working with the element of air. And with the breath of fire, we're working with the fire element as well. Eyes are closed, focus third eye, Tatnam, Tatnam, Tatnam. Keep energy in the fingertips, spreading the fingers wide apart. Good, keep it going. Good, we're toning the nervous system here by continuing to stretch out of the armpits. That's the place in the body where your nervous systems all come together, the armpits. Keep reaching up towards the sky, stretching that area of the body. "30 seconds. "15, come on, race up. Inhale, reach up, pull that root lock, earth energy connected to the ether. Keep reaching. Exhale, lower your hands. Go ahead, do shoulder shrugs or neck rolls, or tap out your deltoids if you need to. Good, hands and knees, please. Cat-cow, come onto your hands and knees. And go at your pace. Inhaling, cow pose, belly down, opening the throat and the chest. Exhale, cat, tucking, rounding. Deep breath through the nose, eyes at the third eye. Good, drawing that stored energy all the way up to the higher centers, higher triangle, upper glands, stimulating your nerve endings in your brain. Good, you're about halfway done. If you'd like to speed up the movement and move faster, check in with your body, see if that feels okay. Maybe you start to build that momentum going faster. Good. We want to make sure we're moving the tailbone, tucking it, and opening up the pelvis and also the throat. Be sure that both of those aspects are moving, flexing. 30 seconds. Good. Inhale, cow pose, belly down, open the throat. Exhale, cat, round. Inhale, neutral spine, make your knees wide. Exhale, sit back, child's pose. Good. Considering the dialogue at the top of the class, just maybe tuning into what elements you feel like might be out of balance, or what was this morning and what you're working with today to bring it back. Good, big breath in. Exhale. Good, go ahead and slide down onto your belly, straighten your legs. And then you can either come into a little mini Cobra pose with your hands resting alongside your breast, bringing your shoulder blades together at the back of the body and lifting your lower chest up off the floor. Or if your back is open now and you feel like you can come up into Sphinx pose, you can come up onto your forearms. Or if you feel really open today already, placing your hands out in front of you and straightening the arms, coming up into up dog position. Close the eyes, focus here, third eye, and breath of fire. Back extension. Just make sure your shoulders aren't rounded, but the chest is nice and open. The head is lifted. Make sure the face is lifted and forward. Transferring the energy from the second chakra up the spine. Activating, working with our creative self. Our ability to birth ideas, birth things, even people. Inhale. Hold the breath. Pull Mula Bandha. Open your eyes. Look out over your left shoulder. Exhale. Bring your face back to center. Release Mula Bandha. Inhale. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Look out over your right shoulder. Exhale back to center. Release Mula Bandha. Inhale in the center. Hold it. Mula Bandha. Squeeze. Exhale. Lower your chest down to the ground. Release your arms. Relax and gently rock your hips from side to side. Good. Stop the rocking and let's get a little deeper opening in the sacrum. Bend your knees, bring the feet up to the sky. Drop both feet over to one side and then to the other side. Windshield wiper your legs or your feet back and forth, slowly, carefully. Good. Bring the feet back to center. Turn your toes under. Hands come alongside the breast. Use your knees and the strength of your arms to slowly push back to child's pose. Forehead comes to the ground, breathing into the low back. Good. Arms under the shoulders. Lift up, rise up. Good. Let's slowly come to the feet, come up to standing. I know you can't see my face, but you're going to interlace your hands behind your neck and pull your elbows back, or you can have your arms directly out in front of you. The feet are about hip width, no, more than hip width distance. You can turn your toes out towards the corners of your mat, and we're going to squat down. Inhale as you're standing. Exhale, squat down. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. Good. Keep it going. Keep the chest lifted. Good. Using all of those leg muscles. Good. 5 more. Good. Come to stand. Lower your hands. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. Good. Come back to the mat. Easy pose. And for a short period of time, we return to the arm circles, backwards, breath fire. Good, 30 seconds. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Mula Bandha squeeze. Exhale, lower the arms. Take a moment to rest and breathe. And inhale. Exhale. Place your left hand in the center of your chest and the right palm on top. Connect to your breath. Expanding out. Tuning into that element of air, compassion, empathy, patience. Let your auric field be a living, breathing source around you, a shield. See it growing with every breath as you take it in, expanding out, and receiving as you exhale and contract. Playing with the divine universe. Good. Keep it active. Good. One more big breath in. And exhale. Good. Release your arms out in front of you as though you're holding a big book. Your arms are angled at a 60 degrees up towards the sky, and you're going to squeeze your hands, your fingers into fists and release. And good. If anybody practicing has tennis elbow, skip this posture because it will aggravate it. But if you have carpal tunnel or any sort of arthritic stuff, this is actually preventative. So working with those joints, when you have joint pain, squeeze and release. That's all you're doing. Good, keep it going. I know you're feeling some sensation now in the fingers and the wrists. Try to keep going if you can. Push past the little inner voice that's telling you this is uncomfortable, I don't like it. Keep going if you can. Good. Watch your breath. Watch your breath. What's it doing? The breath pattern is not specified. I'm just inviting you to observe your breath. "20 seconds. Good. Inhale. Exhale, shake out the wrist. Good. If you want to interlace the hands and do this and this, or even roll the wrist. Good. All right. Lift the arms out to your side, parallel to the ground. And we're going to be shrugging the shoulders up towards the ears first, and then we lift the arms until the wrists touch over your head. Exhale, back down. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, drop. Good. Air elements here, also working with the emotions. Opening up the heart center to be more patient. Accessing or activating the meridian lines in the wrist. Inhale as you squeeze like a bird, flapping your wings and flying. Think about stretching your rib cage and reaching up, out towards the sky on every inhale. Finding space in your rib cage. Good. Get down into the bottoms of your lungs with your breath. Good. Last 15 seconds. See if you can go faster. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Good. Take a moment to just release out of the posture, however that would feel good for your body. Good. All right, we're going to continue to work with the rib cage a bit. And this one's a little bit of a brain exercise. Not too complicated, but we're going to be moving laterally now, moving from side to side, moving the rib cage side to side. We're going to punch. So punch, and the hands, both hands are in fists. The left hand is back here at the armpit. And then when we punch, quote unquote, with the left hand, we're extending all the fingers. So it's punch right, extend left. And in this posture, your eyes are open. Find a focal point in front of you, something that's not moving, a drishti point. So just a piece of furniture or just something in your room. You can even look down at the floor like 5 feet out in front of you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It doesn't matter if your inhale or exhale is coordinated with your hands, just like which hand it is. Just that it's inhale, exhale, stop, nam, stop, nam. Good. Keep up with your rhythm. Sat, nam, sat, nam. Keep it going. 1 more minute. Last 15 seconds. Good. Inhale, bring those fists in at the ribs. Exhale, shake it all out. Good. Shoulder shrugs, neck rolls. Okay. All right, so we're going to be working with the major moon center in the body now at the chin. So, and also strengthening the solar plexus. So we're working on our sense of self and really anchoring in our, not our ability, but really like our belief in ourselves, okay? So using the moon center, close your eyes. Well, watch me first. You got to know what you're doing first, right? We're going to close the eyes, and the gaze of the eyes will be down at the chin. So when you do that, there's a tendency to drop your chin. Okay, so if you notice that that's happening, you just want to lift your face back forward, and your eyes have the intention of looking down at your chin, even though it's not totally humanly possible to do that. Okay, and your arms are going to come up like this on either side of you, like you're giving a double pledge. Okay, and using the chin as a fulcrum point, as a center of balance, you're going to engage your abdominal muscles and lean back about 15 degrees. Okay, so you're putting a pressure on the solar plexus. You're looking down at your chin, and your breath is long and slow and deep. Okay, so go ahead and come into that posture. Arms are up the sides of the body. Good, closing your eyes, looking down at the chin. I'm going to walk you through this kind of beautiful meditation here. Make sure that you are engaging your abdominal muscles. And you're leaning back 15 degrees. Face is lifted. This is how we learn to control our emotions, work with that more subtle energy and element.
Creating concrete visions of a macrocosmic prism with a brilliant optimism and appropriate ambition to be open from the center, redirected to the moment. This is it, love, this is it, love, unrestrainable nature. We can change it from the edges, we can challenge all our borders. There is always a new leader, there is always a new order. Our pathway is proceeding and the way is always changing. We are free from what prevents us to realize our destination. Oh,
Good, keep that breath active. Continue looking down at the chin.
All old stories I've been told. I walk through the valley of my own shadow. Free from all old stories I've been told. I walk through the valley of my own shadow.
Come on, recommit. Lean back. Engage the abs. Eyes down. Breath active. Long and deep.
Free from all old stories I've been told, I walk through the valley of my own shadow. Free from all old stories I've been told, I walk through the valley of my own shadow.
Stay strong.
Creating concrete visions of a macrocosmic prism with a brilliant optimism and appropriate ambition to be open from the center, redirected to the moment. This is it, love. This is it, love. Unrestrainable nature. This is it, love.
Take a deep breath in. Hold the posture, lean back even further, stretch your spine really tall, stretch, stretch, stretch. Stay in that posture as you exhale. Lean back even further, inhale. Squeeze Mula Bandha, stretch the spine like something's pulling out of the top of your head. Stretch the spine, exhale. One more time. And exhale, come forward. Good, nice job. If you need to stretch the legs out, go ahead and do that. Rotating the ankles. Good, nice job, everybody. All right. All right, we're going to do a quick meditation now. That was sort of a meditation, but that was actually at the end of the Kriya. So take your right hand and make it into a fist like this. And you're going to wrap your left hand around it, and you want your thumbs to pop up. So your fingers are not interlaced or anything. You just have your left thumb wrapping around your right hand. And then you have sort of this V, your thumbs should be touching, just like a focal point. Look straight through your thumbs. Okay. You're going to exhale all the air out. And inhale for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath out for a count of 15 seconds. Your lungs are empty. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath for a count of 15. Go ahead and start to count on your own. The eyes are open. You have that focal point. You're looking straight through your thumb. That little V area through your thumb. This is a pranayama meditation to totally recharge you and give you vitality and energy today. Good, and make sure your upper back is not rounded, that your shoulders are pulled back onto the spine. You're sitting nice and tall. Engage your neck lock, tuck your chin back. Your face is straight, lifted. Look beyond your thumbs through that little focal point. So take an inhale. Stay in the posture, hold, squeeze Mula Bandha. Exhale, inhale, lift your arms up and shake, 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 shake. Keep shaking as you exhale. 2 more times, inhale. Keep shaking, exhale. Last time, inhale, shake. And exhale, lower your hands. And if there's any final movement that you need to do for your body, maybe it's a twist, maybe it's a downward facing dog, anything you need to do for your body before you come lying down in Savasana, go ahead and do that now. Okay, eventually making your way down onto your mat. Good, relaxing the whole body. Rolling your shoulders underneath your heart. Your chest is a bit lifted. Letting your legs be apart from one another, maybe moving the flesh of your hips out of the way. Just letting everything relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Continue breathing. Come back. Start to move your fingers and toes. And gently open your eyes. Reach your arms up over your head. Bring your legs together and point your toes. Stretching and reaching. Good. Lift your arms up towards the sky and make circles with your wrists. Bend your knees into your chest, hands on your shins, make circles with your ankles. And then rock from side to side. Good. Coming into a cat stretch. So keep the left knee bent into the chest, right leg extends. Place your right hand on your left knee and stretch your left arm out to the side. And on an exhale, twist, bringing the left knee over to the right side. Try to keep your left shoulder on the ground as much as possible and look out over that left shoulder. Stay where you are as you inhale and exhale, come back onto your back. Change legs, bending the right knee into the chest, extending the left leg out. Right arm comes out to the right side this time, and take a deep breath in. And exhale, twist, bringing the right knee over to the left, looking out over your right shoulder. And inhale, come on to your back, and rock and roll, and come up to sit. Can you rub your palms together, please? Bringing your thumbs into your heart. Stretch your spine. Take a deep breath in. May you walk with grace and love in every word that you say, every thought you have, and everything you project out. Satnam. Have a blessed day, everybody. Thank you for joining me. See you soon.